Yo, what's up? This is John from Judge Innovation Garage in the Peach Capital of the state, baby. All right, boys and girls, this is going to try to get this loaded on YouTube and maybe on some Facebook. I don't know what's still happening. So, I found this guy called Sprayway Customs. I'm going to tag him in this, and he's from Alabama. I believe that's right. So I've been watching him every night for the last 4 or 5 days, 2 or 3 hours a night on his YouTube channel. And if you don't know, if you don't follow him and go whatever, you need to go check him out because he is taking stuff that normal people would just throw in the trash and he's turning it into works of art. So I give credit where credit's due. My guys, he's nailing it. He's nailing it. So let me show you what I've been doing. I've always wanted to dabble in this, and I got an opportunity with this build and talk to the interior shop, do some stuff. Can't do what we want to do, so I'm ended up going to making this in a two-piece section, sort of like he did one of the boxes, one of the Chevrolet boxes. I'm going to make the lower piece in 3 pieces. So I'm going to do an outer base, then I'm going to do an inner base, and then I'm going to do an insert. So it's going to be the main, just bear with me, stay with me. It's going to be the main platform. I'm going to show you what I got. It's going to be the main lower platform, which is going to be roughly about 10 and a half inches by 38 and a half. All right. That's going to be the main platform. And that platform is going to actually, right here, it's going to fasten, it'll lay here, but it's going to screw in from the back side. All right? This door panel board is in real good shape. There's one little spot right there, so I'm going to glass that and fix it. But this is in real good shape, and this will handle it. So, and plus, it'll still let me get my clips in the back. So, this will be fastened to this from the back side. So, there won't be no reason to run those screws. It'll be completely closed. Now, the door handle is right here. Well, this piece here that I'm talking about making is going to come right up to this line here. All right? Well, since the interior shop can't wrap nothing because they need a full-way stretch, what I'm going to do is I'm going to do like Sprayway Customs did. I'm going to make this lower piece. I'm going to body work it, fiberglass it, and then I'm going to paint it an accent color to actually put here. The interior shop is going to do the rest of the door panel in material and fabric and material that is going to match the seats, the headliner, and everything else. And then they can't wrap the dash because they said they don't, it's just too much whatever. So I'm going to paint the dash to match the lower part of this. And then the seats is going to have an insert, and this is going to have, the seat's going to have inserts like a honeycomb kind of design that we came up with, which is also going to work out really good because of the speaker mesh that Sprayway Customs told me about. I think Sprayway Customs told me about. The honeycomb that I'm going to use for these grill inserts is the exact same way. So the pattern in the lower half is going to transfer over to the top half because the way the design, and then the door handles here, I'll end up having to color match that to the fabric like that so it all blends in together and that and whatnot. So this is the first step, and then it's going to be a learning curve, boys and girls. It's going to be a learning curve. Because I assure you that old Jay has never done anything like this before. Then the kick panels, I have these rings here, and I'm going to do the exact same thing. I'm going to pull these rings up like this, like that. I'm going to kind of, this goes down like this, so it's probably going to be here and here. And then I'm going to take these paint sticks, and I'm going to hot glue them like that. And then this will be wrapped in fiberglass as well. Leave this section here open, and then do all this in body work. And this right here, I'm going to spray to match the interior of the car or the truck to blend in so this don't stick out. So we'll do this a different color to make it match. But I'm gonna pick up my phone and I'm gonna kind of explain to you what I've been working on, and I hope it works out. And Sprayway, if you're watching, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, give me a share. I appreciate you. All right, here we go. So this is what we got going on. So with this being said, get that out of the way. All right, so there's the original door panel. So I traced it out. All right, so I traced the door panel out. All right, traced it all the way out, and then I came up from here to where the seat starts is right here, which is actually like 17 inches and some change. I think that's what it ended up being. I think it gave me, yeah, 17 inches. So so if you're thinking about sitting in the vehicle, this right here is the front, and then this is going to come down, and then the seat is here. So what I was talking about in 3 pieces, this is what I'm going to do, so bear with me. So I'm going to cut this line. I'm going to add a 1/2 inch to his. I'm going to add a 1/2 inch this way. And the reason why I'm going to do that is because I'm going to add a 1/2, and I'm going to take my router, and I'm going to router the edge. So I'm going to cut this whole section. Let me move these out of the way, and I'll show you. So I'm going to cut this line all the way across, okay? And then I'm going to cut right here, straight across, all right? Then I'll cut these edges to radius this, and I'll radius that, and then I'll radius that, and I'll radius that. This will be the first piece, okay? The first piece, all right? Then I'll take this piece, and I'll move it right here, and then I'll trace it out again, okay? And then I will take and step in right here. I think it's 2 inches. Yep. So this is a 2-inch lip from here to here. So I'll take this whole piece here, I'll transfer it over here, and I'll cut out the outside perimeter all the way around. All right? Well, let me take that back. I'll trace it, then I'll come back. I'll trace this pattern onto this one. Then I'll step in 2 inches, and then I'll make a mark, okay? Then once I make a mark, I'll draw every bit of this with some transfer tape or transfer paper onto this piece. Then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this right here out all the way around. I'm gonna cut that piece out. All right, by cutting that piece out, this 1/2 inch piece is going to set on top of the first piece, so it's going to be raised up a 1/2 inch. All right, but then I'm going to take that piece, bear with me, I'm going to take that piece and lay it on another piece, and I'm going to trace it again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut this section. I'm going to cut this, I'm going to cut all these out, and I'm going to keep these because I'm going to need them for my press plugs, my press pucks. So I'll keep this one, 1, 2, 3. So I'll keep these inserts to the side. So now, bear with me, here we go. So you're gonna have the main section all the way, okay? All right? And I'll cut this hole out here and this hole out here, all right? Then, this second piece, which is this piece here, will set on top of the first piece, all right? And then I'll come around here and I'll round the edges with the rounder on the router. And then this second piece, which would be this section right here, will be this profile here. I will come in here and I will radius these edges and I'll radius these edges. And then this section is going to set on that section. So if you're still with me, we're going to have this piece of 1/2 inch MDF. Then you're going to have the second piece of MDF, which will be the radius profile. And then the third piece will be this insert. All right, so that'll be a 1/2 and a 1/2, and that'll be 1.5 inches total. And that will give me plenty enough room between the edge of here and the seat. All right, now bear with me. With this piece right here, I'm going to use the honeycomb grill insert, and I'm going to make a hockey puck like he did on that Chevy box that he did. I really like that design. So I'm going to do that on that one, and I'm going to do this one on that one. On this one here, My guy made some of these, and I'm gonna get him to make some more of these, and that right there will be there. So this will be on that insert, and then this insert will be here. This will be a honeycomb grill. This will be a honeycomb grill, and then there'll be, I'll run a light from when the door opens, the light comes on, and then the light will shine here. So this here is going to be built up. This will be built up a half, and a half would end up being a half, which is 1.5 inches up, all the way down. All right. So then this piece here, these are a little tall because I didn't know how I was going to make it. These pieces here need to be trimmed a 1/2 inch. Drop this down because it said the speaker insert or the speaker is 3 inches. So right there, I'm at 3.5. So I need to cut these a 1/2 inch off, drop these down, cut this out. I'll gain my 1/2 inch back here, and then from here to here will be 3 inches, and then I'll level these and plumb these up and get all this whatever, and then I'll hot glue these here. Then I will take fleece and I will wrap every bit of this to this section here, and then this section here will be, so your main platform, then your second platform, and then your third platform. I will wrap it, do body work and everything, and then all this will be one continuous piece, be stapled, the fleece will be gone, and then I will fiberglass it, and then you got the next section, next section, and next section. This section here will be held in by little bitty power magnets that I seen where the insert drops in there, so you can take it out, and then you can see this, and you see that, and you see this in the bottom. And then this section here, only thing we have to do is, it'll just be this one piece. It can screw on the back side of that. And these are 6.5, so what I'm gonna do is a 6.5 speaker, and then they make a 6.5 sub. So I looked up the specs on the sub, and it said that this is the airspace here and there, and including the door, and then that should be working. So that is what I got going on. So, and if this was the door panel, you would have this like that, and then you got your window crank here. Right here's your window crank. All right. So your window crank's here, which that still gives me plenty of room of the window crank, like that. Still clears that. Then you have your handle to get in and out. So the only thing I have to do is take this piece, flip it, make a mirror image of the other one, and we're good to go. So that's what I've been working on after the shop closed today. Been working on this because my brain's kind of OCD and stuff. So I appreciate every single one of you. I appreciate Sprayway Customs and Donnie Locklear. He's the one that told me about him, and I checked him out because he's done a bunch of stuff in a little S10 truck that he's doing. He's doing some speaker pods on a bagger. So if you don't know who Sprayway Custom is, go check him out, because this guy's taking stuff that normal people would just throw in the trash. He's turning it into a work of art for everything. So I appreciate every single one of you. Remember I said, don't worry about the man up the road. Don't worry about the man down the road. Sweep off your own front porch. Worry about sweeping off anybody else's. Put God first. That loose end drag. Peace, love, and chicken grease. I'm out.